on News Radio 840 WHAS.
All right, I guess a lot of people were stunned to hear that President Trump, I don't know why they were stunned. He talked about this for a long time. Anyway, the announcement coming that he's planning to put a U.S. embassy in Jerusalem instead of Tel Aviv. Congressman John Yarmuth, who is Jewish, he is our congressman in this district, District 3 of Kentucky. You just heard on the newscast a few minutes ago say that this makes no sense in any political terms. We brought in this afternoon Alex Smith from America Rising to talk about her perspective on this as well. Hi, Alex. Welcome aboard.
Thanks so much for having me, Terry.
Tell me what America Rising is.
So America Rising PAC is an opposition research group. We basically go out there and look for information about Democratic candidates so as to present that information to voters so they don't have buyer's remorse after these guys are elected.
All right. Well, can I first get your impression on this Al Franken thing? It looks like he's going to resign. Roy Moore looks like he's going to win next week. What's happening with the Democrats here? Al Franken looked like he had a strong hand for a while that he was going to hold on to his office. Same goes for John Conyers in Congress. What's happened here in the last 48 hours?
I mean, look, I think that the entire national conversation really on this issue has changed, and I think it's especially for Democrats who have, for a long time, sort of put themselves forward as the party of women's empowerment. It's really caused a reckoning within their own ranks. I mean, even going back to Harvey Weinstein, the prolific Democratic donor, basically one of the bankrollers of the Hillary Clinton campaign. They're really having to come to grips with the fact that, the sickness was in their own house. And, truthfully, these issues shouldn't be partisan issues. They shouldn't be ones that either party circles the wagons, on when it comes to their own members. I mean, I think that, we have to remember something here. Regardless of party, these guys work for the American people. And, I doubt that any other American worker would be able to keep their job, after allegations like this were to come out.
The Trump haters, though, loved Hillary, most of them. And obviously Hillary has her own issue in this area for attacking women that were saying that Bill Clinton had mistreated them or abused them. So how do they clean themselves of the Hillary image now?
Well, look, I mean, I think that's, one of the reasons why Hillary Clinton lost in 2016, maybe not on that specific issue, but it definitely proved to be, it proved to have a dampening effect with young women, certainly, who viewed it as hypocritical. But it just really contributed to her overall image as someone who wasn't authentic and someone who wasn't trustworthy. So I think it was just sort of one of many things that contributed to her loss, but it was in line with what people already assumed was true about her.
All right. All right. Now let's jump to the other subject. Why are so many people protesting the suggestion that a U.S. embassy will be put in Jerusalem? Why is this a problem for America?
I think this is a great thing for America, and I really commend President Trump's leadership on this issue. Jerusalem is the spiritual heart of Israel, and for 70 years it has been the capital of Israel. Jerusalem has been, that is. And, I think it's important to remember here that this is really an issue of state sovereignty. The idea that we're going to let states determine who they are and who they want to be. Israel has told the world that Jerusalem is its capital. And for a lot of years, American politicians sort of talked the talk on this. Congress passed a resolution in 1995 that authorized the U.S. to move its embassy to Jerusalem from Tel Aviv. But that just hasn't happened despite many, many years of campaign promises. So the fact that it's happening now, I think, is a sign and relationship with Israel, which is our most important ally to multiple of the world.
Alex, we're losing your signal here, but last thought was the Palestinian president's already threatened to pull out of the peace process, which clearly muddies up this vision for the president.
I mean, look, this is undoubtedly a complex issue, and I think that President Trump recognizes that, for example, in keeping the status quo on the Temple Mount. He recognizes that Jerusalem is an area that absolutely has claims from many different sides and many different faiths. However, this is Israel's capital. It is right that we, as one of Israel's strongest allies, recognize that Jerusalem is their capital.
Okay.
And I think that this move is a strong one, symbolic.
Got to jump. Thanks, Alex Smith. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, that is Alex Smith, America Rising.
News Radio 840 WHAS. Traffic.
Slow traffic this afternoon on 64 westbound as you make your way between 22nd Street and the Sherman.